Yes, comrade phone. All what you wake up write for update so. We write for update, no day for the document, so we put them. Now I have to say a whole court proceeding cannot be only you say court procedure that kind of that magnitude go gain as your 2 pages. May put all the other pages. May put am if e be been at the past one there may put am more examine am we see if na true way be the talk. Okay, I no go argue, but wetin wey me I dey argue na say wetin wey I click up there I react on is not on this document wey you don come put am so. And I be dey argue I specify. If you see where I specify, if you go read all my wetin wey I write, I specify for the place where people say e no be the work, then e buy house. Now I say no. Before other one wan carry am, I be don buy house. Before this struggle wan even start, the first house e be don buy am. Na so I explain for there. And once you get a property in Norway, it's easy for you to mortgage that property and get any other property or anything wey you want inside this country. And I try to analyze or give some few points. And for the way I tell am say e the work, if you know the work, they no fit give you. And I explain for una clearly say no, e be dey run a sole proprietorship company. And when you look that document, look on top of 2024, you go see the name wey dey write at the Enkelsman Foretak. Another name na Enkel Pensions Foretak. Na another way that we know wey they call am. You will say Enkelsman Foretak. E dey there for up, say e be dey run. When you say drive, that's run. That sole proprietorship, which means he had his income, and that is why the banks give him money for buy a house. So make Kapo stop for the distract Ambazonians, distract with for inside forum with all those nonsense wey they write. It has nothing to do with the Ambazonian liberation struggle. And by the way, when you look all those things, when you see for court no the gold, court no, I don't know how I take the Norwegian court. Court no the go detect haphazard things. Court get a specific thing way it treat them a topic. It focus now on that. It look the law based on that and treat them. You need to go pick things the outside way, no cause I think we'll get lawyers inside here, inside this forum where they go tell they attest to that. Lawyers in there, yeah. If any other thing in the future, it will be in another case where they fit bring it up in future. So wait the way the when you see what you look the clear my case, that's I don't know again how I fit explain. So una stop all this thing, my brother. Una stop all because you no help with for nothing. For nothing. You no help with for nothing. Make we come back to the right path. Preach the sovereignty doctrine. Make our people they follow them. And we will get our freedom. When we go to bring things the our way, they not get anything for do with the liberation, it start distract us. And there my problem there. And when people they bring their private things so for here, then we go to tag and say na Ambazonian liberation. Ambazonian liberation is not about all these things. All what it go on here is nonsense. It's anti-sovereignty, my brother. And the I think call and say what the opium that way that people don't put them for we. So more she don't they crack our heads, they argue unnecessary thing where they get nothing to do with our sovereignty, where they not go take us into the path where we reclaim our sovereignty, and then they go the triumph. That's just all that. So when Capo go, he write all that nonsense, he write for updates, so take court, say how can a man who is not working buy a house of 600,000 US dollar? Come on, you think that the court is so mean to be doing that? You think that the Norwegian court is so mean? How can the Norwegian court say that and then at the same time they are coming up with a document where it shows say this man be the run a sole proprietorship company? Come on, my brother. How will I look the Norwegian court no matter? How will I look am? Say now people where they don't get sense or they don't know what they do. Massa, when I give people break. If una wan believe Capo, una believe Capo. Oya, na for na kaput that for una believe all thing wey gree okay I don gree all thing wey kaput talk na right e correct oya